Good morning, students. Our today's topic in the subject of Pure Mathematics 1 in the topic of series is arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is represented by AP. A stand for arithmetic, P stand for progression. So concentrate now nth term. So we are going to find the formula for the nth term. But first we have to understand what is meant by arithmetic progression or arithmetic series. So an arithmetic progression is a sequence in which there is a common difference between consecutive terms. So look now, for example, here is a series that is 2, 5, 8, 11 up to so on. So if you can see, the difference between the consecutive terms is 5 minus 2 is 3. In next consecutive terms, 8 minus 5 is 3. In next consecutive terms, 11 minus 8 is 3. So you can see this is a series in which the difference between the consecutive terms is same. So this kind of series is called arithmetic progression. Okay, the next thing, we denote the first term by A and the common difference by B. So for example, in this series, A will be 2 and difference D will be 3. That is find by difference of the consecutive terms. So this will be the method to find A and D. Okay, moving further, the nth term of any arithmetic progression is given by Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So this will be the formula that will be used for finding the nth term of any arithmetic progression. So here are two concepts, two formulas. The formula for the nth term is Tn plus 1 is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is the first term, n is the number of the terms, and D is the difference. And second formula is for the sum of the n terms in arithmetic progression. The formula will be Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus Tn, where n is the number of the terms and Tn will be the nth term. So this formula will be used when first term, nth term and the number of the terms will be given. So then we will use this formula. And there is another formula for the sum of the terms in the arithmetic progression, that is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So difference, number of terms, first term will be given. So then this formula will be used. So look here now. Here is a question. Consider the sequence 2, 5, 8, 11. First part is find the 20th term. So look now. Sequence is 2, 5, 8, 11. So from here you can see A is 2. Difference is 5 minus 2, that is 3. And the requirement is find the 20th term. So Tn will be equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is the formula, and now putting values into the formula. So A is 2, D is 3, and the requirement is find the 20th term. So n is 20. So look now, T20 will be equal to A, that is 2, plus n is 20 minus 1 into D is 3. So from here you will solve it. So 19 into 3 plus 2 is 59. So this is the answer of the first part. Okay, now second part. The sum of the first 25 terms. Okay. Because 25 terms are given, it means n is given, A is also given, n is given, and D is given. So you may use this formula now. So second part, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the formula for the sum of the terms, putting values into this one. So the given thing is the sum of the first 25 terms. So S25. So n is 25, by 2 is still there. 2a, a is 2, d is 3. So 2 plus n is 25, minus 1 is there, and d is 3. So solving it now. So 24 into 3 plus 4 multiplied by 12.5. Answer is 950. So this is the answer of second part. Now third part. Which term has value 86? So it means a specific term. 86 is given. So again the formula will be used. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Because the specific term is given, that is 86. So 86 will be placed in place of this one. A is 2, d is 3, and n is the requirement. So d is 3. So from here you can see 2 will be subtracted, so 84. Then 3 will come to the denominator, will be equal to n minus 1. So 3 2s are 6, 3 8s are 24 is equal to n minus 1, and n will be equal to 29th term. So 86 will be the 29th term. Last part is find the number of the terms whose sum is. Now look, sum is given and the number of the terms is the requirement. So fourth part, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is the formula for the sum of the terms. So sum is given, that is 3775. It will be put in place of Sn. Number of terms is the requirement, so n by 2 will remain as it is, into 2a is 2 plus n minus 1 will remain as it is, and difference is 3. Okay, from here you can see 2 will be multiplied by 3775 will be equal to 7550. N will be multiplied inside, so 4n plus 3n square minus 3n. So we have simplified it. So okay, rest of the question will be solved here now. From here you can see 3n square plus n square plus n minus 7550 is equal to 0. Okay, put it into the quadratic formula. So n is equal to minus b. So b is 1. So minus 1 plus minus b square minus 4a is 3 and c is minus 7550. Here is the square root divided by 2a. A is 3. Okay, solving it further. Minus minus will become plus. So 7550 multiplied by 12 90600 divided by 6. From here you will see plus 1 square root. So minus 1 plus minus 301 over 6 is there. From here you can see minus 1 plus 301 over 6 and minus 1 minus 301 over 6. So from here 300 over 6, it is 50. And from here minus 302 divided by 6, 50.5, 50.33. So because this is negative, this is not applicable because number of terms will be positive. At least there will be at least one term. So this is the answer, n is equal to 50. Okay, here is another question from the arithmetic progression. Statement is find the sum of all the multiples of 6 between 200 and 300. Okay, the multiples of 6. So that will be 204. This will be the first term between this boundary, that is the multiple of 6, and then 6 will be added. So 210, 216, 220, and last term will be 300. So these are the numbers between this boundary which are the multiples of 6. Requirement is find the sum. Okay. But before finding the sum, we have to find the number of the terms which are there in this series. For this, we will put the formula Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Because the last term Tn is 300, so 300 will be placed in place of Tn. First term is 204. Plus n is the requirement because we are going to find the number of the terms first, and d is 6. So from here 204 will be subtracted from this, so 96. This will come to the denominator, 6 will be equal to n minus 1. So dividing it will give 6 ones are 6 and 6 6 are 36 plus 1 is equal to n. So n is equal to 17. Okay, now we are able to find the sum of the terms in this series. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the formula for the sum of the terms that is going to be put. So n is 17 is equal to 17 by 2 into 2a. So 2 into a is 204 plus n minus 1. So n is 17, minus 1 is still there, and difference is 6. So we have put the values and now we will solve it. So 17 minus 1, 16 into 6 plus 204 into 2, that will be 408. So plus 408 multiplied by 2 8s are 16, so 8.5. So multiplied by 8.5. So answer is 4284. So this is the answer. Here is the question. This statement is an arithmetic progression contains 20 terms. Given that the ninth term is 29 and the sum of all the terms in the progression is 930, calculate the first term and the common difference. So look here, the ninth term is given. So specific term formula will be used. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So the ninth term is 29. So 29 is equal to, because n is 9, ninth term, so T9 is equal to 29. A plus 9 minus 1 will become 8, so 8D. So this is first equation. Actually, these will become. Another question is here, an arithmetic progression contains 20 terms. Given that the eighth term is 29 and the sum of all the terms in the progression is 930, calculate the first term and the common difference. Okay, look now. 20 terms are given, it means n is 20 and the eighth term is given, that is 29. So first we will put the formula of the specific term, that is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So n is 8 because eighth term is given, so that is 29. So 29 will be put in place of Tn. So a plus eighth term, so n is 8, so 8 minus 1 will be 7, so 7d. So this is the equation number 1. So actually these will become simultaneous equations, so we will solve it simultaneously to get the answers of a and d. So this is the first equation. So now move further. The sum of all the terms in the progression is 930. So first the formula of the sum of the terms, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, this sum is given, that is 930. And number of terms are given, that is 20 terms. So 20 by 2 will be 10 into 2a plus, when here 20 will be placed, so 20 minus 1 will be 19d. Okay, this 10 will come to the denominator of the left hand side, so it will become 93 equal to 2a plus 19d. So this is second equation. Okay, now we will solve 1 and 2 simultaneously. So look now, 2 minus 2 times of 1. So 2 is 2a plus 19d is equal to 93, and 1 is, it will become 2 times of 2a plus 14d will be equal to 58. So because subtracting, so it will, we have to change the signs. So this will be cancelled, and from here it will be 5d. So we are coming here now. So 5d is equal to 35. So d will be equal to 7. So this is the difference that is obtained. The second thing is first term is also required. So now we will put d into equation number 1. So put in 1. So 29 is equal to a plus 7 into d is 7. So 7 sevens are 49. So this will come here, will be equal to a. From here you can see a will be equal to minus 20. So this is the first term. So first part is done. Now second part. Requirement is the sum of all the positive terms in the progression. So from here we can see there will be some negative terms. So the requirement is sum of all the positive terms. So first we will find from where the positive terms will be started. So look now, second part, Pn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So as we are going to find the number of the term which is positive, so should be greater than 0 then. So putting values into the equation, so a is minus 20 and d is 7. So a is minus 20 plus n minus 1 into d is 7. Greater than 0 is still there. So this minus 20 will go to the right side. So 7n, okay, 7n minus 7 should be greater than 20. From here 7 will be go there. So 27, and from here n will be greater than 27 over 7 will be 3.857. So it means greater than, so it means fourth term. So n will be 4. So it means first three terms will be negative. So if we find the sum of the first three terms and then subtract it from the total sum, that will give us the sum of all positive terms. So look now, sum of negative terms. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. First three terms are negative, so it means S3 is equal to 3 by 2 into 2a. A is minus 20 plus n is 3, so 3 minus 1, 2, and d is 7. So solving it, 14 minus 40 multiplied by 1.5. The answer is minus 39. So now we are going to find the final step, that is sum of the positive terms. That will be equal to S20 minus S3. So S20 is 930 minus, and S3 is minus 39. So the sum will be 969. So this is the answer. Here is another very important question. A circle is divided into 6 sectors in such a way that the angles of these sectors are in arithmetic progression. So, arithmetic progression, the angle of the largest sector is 5 times the angle of the smallest sector, given that the radius of the circle is 9 centimeter. Okay, radius is given, that is 9 centimeter. Find the area of the smallest sector. So radius is given, it means if we find the angle of the smallest sector, then the area can be find out. So first thing that is required is find the area of the sector, of the smallest sector. So look now, here is the solution. So let smallest angle smallest angle BX, then the largest angle will be 5x, because it is given that, yes, it is given that the angle of the largest sector is 5 times the angle of the smallest sector. So 5x. Okay, because it is a circle, so total angle is 2 pi. So look now, this is the sixth sector, which is the biggest. So Tn is equal to T6 is equal to 5x, and sum is there now. So Sn will be equal to n by 2 into a plus Tn, and the first angle, that is the smallest angle, is x, and Tn, that is the last one, is 5x. So x plus 5x is 6x, 6 into 3, 18x is equal to 2 pi, and 18 will come to the denominator. So x is equal to 2 over 18 pi, that is equal to 1 by 9 pi. So this is the smallest angle that we have let, that is x. So this is the smallest angle. And now the area can be find out. So area of smallest sector is equal to 1 by 2 r square theta. 1 by 2 is still there. Radius is 9, that is given. So 9 square. And theta of the smallest sector is 1 by 9 pi. So 9 will be cancelled by 1 9. So 4.5 pi. In terms of pi, this is square unit. So unit is given, that is centimeter. So centimeter square. You can solve it further. So 4.5 pi will give you the answer, that is 14.14. So 14.14 centimeter square is the area of the smallest sector.